Blind Way Back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Calvin.
I'm Eric.
And we are here with Deadpool and Wolverine. Just so you know, we typically do movies every Friday.
Yeah.
So if you want to check out more movies, make sure you update recommendations over at blindwave.com and subscribe and check out more movies here every Friday. Through November, we're doing some bad movies. But we're not doing a bad movie today.
No.
Well, I don't know, because I haven't seen it.
Oh, well, sure. But it's not in our typical bad movie schedule. It's
gotcha.
an MCU movie.
It's not one of those Disney movies that everybody complains about.
Or a not.
I hope not.
We're doing a Marvel movie.
I'm joking.
From Disney.
All of those.
And guys, before we get into Deadpool and everything too, I want to let you guys know that all through October we're going to be doing Scream streams, some scary movies. You're going to be seeing scary movies popping up during October here on Blind Wave, but over at Blind Wave's Twitch and Blind Wave Gaming on YouTube. Right, we're going to be playing scary games. You can jump scare us with your own jump scares, and in some games you can also join us and play with us as well. So make sure you check out everything over at twitch.tv/blindwave. So this is Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes.
Have you guys seen it?
I have not.
Nope.
And I must I must praise my social media settings because I feel like this is the movie that it's doing all the work and I have to do nothing and I haven't seen anything.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, I felt like I could tell there was a lot out there.
Okay.
But I personally didn't see anything. So I was just super proud of the algorithm, everybody around me, just the world for not spoiling me. So I'm excited. Also, my X-Men fandom has doubled since X-Men 97. And that's not hyperbolic. It might be like, literally true. I think I like it twice as much now that I've watched X-Men 97. So I'm like so ready for this movie.
Yeah, I have glimpsed like scenes and things, but as soon as I realize that it has actors that could possibly be in a movie, I close out of the entire window. Even if I have like multiple tabs open, it's just a total loss. I find one plague-infested rat and I sink my entire ship.
So any actor, it could be any movie, and you just exit.
If it has a possibility, if I think it has a possibility of being filmed this year, I just close out.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Especially if it has like Hugh Jackman or Ryan Reynolds or anything like. Even if the footage is from 10 years ago, I close out of it.
Gotcha.
I don't take any chances.
I have seen this I don't know how long back. I was already starting to get some things popping up spoiler wise.
Yep.
And I was afraid of and I had kids. I took Leon, me, Melanie. We went and saw it.
That sounds fun.
I saw Leon running yesterday.
He does that.
He runs.
He's
running. Well, runs around everywhere.
He runs. Yeah.
Never find him.
No, he's cross country and stuff. But no, so I've seen this, and I've been having to make sure that I don't say anything and take all the hits for these guys to try to avoid things whenever we're doing stuff here in the studio.
Thank you for your service, Eric.
But I've seen it, so this is more of a reaction for me, but I get to talk to these guys about it. So.
Yeah. Oh.
And I haven't gotten to do like a review or discussion or anything about this.
You just get to talk now.
After doing this will be my first time getting to actually talk about the movie.
Awesome.
So.
I'd also like to take this moment to proselytize and tell people that movies and stories are better when you don't know what's coming. Stay away from spoilers. Stay away from adverse marketing. It makes it better.
Yeah, and marketing is to make you buy a ticket.
I was already going to be here.
Not to enjoy the movie.
I was going to be here for this one. So that's just my plea out there. I see a lot of people being like, I don't like movies anymore. So, well, you know everything about it before you go.
It does happen sometimes, yeah. So I usually try to avoid when I know I'm going to watch something. But when I don't know, then I'm like, well, what's this about?
Sure.
Yeah.
But I get you.
Case in point, Deadpool and Wolverine. Let's do it. Oh, I'm gonna love this. See, Aaron, everyone does this. We're not weird. You're weird.
I know what you're wondering. How are we gonna do this without dishonoring Logan's memory?
Yes.
And I'll tell you how.
No.
You think I want to be out here in beautiful downtown North Dakota, digging up the one and only Wolverine? No, thank you.
He's literally digging up his grave. That's so funny.
Look, I'm not a man of science, but you seem incredibly passed away.
Oh my God, Logan.
That's adamantium.
It looks like...
I gotta be honest, I've always wanted to ride with you, Logan. You and me getting into it, Deadpool,
His jaw came
Wolverine just fucking shit up. Can you imagine the fun? The chaos, the residuals.
TVA.
Yeah.
I remember this from the trailer. This is how they merge the. Oh my god.
Okay, Peanut. Guess we're getting that team up after all.
Oh. He's just using parts of him.
He's using Wolverine's bones. Oh my god, this is spinal cord! Oh!
I think it's the best opening credits of a movie that I've seen for a while.
Ah, nice.
Oh! Oh, that dance is perfect.
Yeah, it's really good. You can see.
Metadona from outside the box!
In my Spotify, this played, and it was like, bye 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 from Deadpool Wolverine. I was like, what?
Oh no, don't go down there. Oh, that was sweet.
Come on, big fella!
He's trying to get his boot off.
I love the creative ways of using
I know,
the,
it's like he has nunchucks
all
now.
the bones and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
That guy ain't done anything.
There we go.
Oh,
Assassin Blade.
it's so cool.
I gotta take you back on a little joyride I took through space and time to the day that changed everything.
Okay.
Remember the end of Deadpool 2 there?
Oh yeah, I've rewatched the first two recently.
I firmly believe that my services could be of great use to your organization.
So he
Now,
was
I know
hopping with his belt.
I was caught smasturbating in the lobby of Stark Towers. but I could- You know what they say? When one door closes, your locker at work opens.
Which Earth is this? Is that a staple gun? Oh my god, he's stapling hair to his face. Oh my god. So much hair.
10,005?
You know, you can answer the question without swearing.
I'm sorry, Tammy. I don't have kids. Not that I haven't dreamt of that, but I don't have a lot of vaginal sex.
I love the kid's confused expression.
That was a great enter.
Well, if you're gonna have a midlife crisis, go big. A few years ago, a friend of mine got his nipples pierced with a titanium chain that goes down and attaches to his Van Johnson.
That construction worker to take photos of us?
Are you feeling
Yeah.
Grumpelstiltskin because it's
Oh,
your
he's surveying.
birthday?
Never mind. It's fine.
He
What?
took pictures with a camera and then lowered the camera and started messing with the tripod.
Want to do some cocaine?
Hey, cocaine is the one thing that Feige said is off limits.
What about Bolivian marching
They
powder?
know
everything
all
but
the slang
cocaine?
terms. They have a list.
Even snowboarding?
Even disco dust.
White girl interrupter?
Even force bump.
Booger sugar?
I wouldn't even try powdered go nuts.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Yes, but I can't.
Here.
So it wasn't a
That's the
friend.
fun part.
That's the fun part.
sound he made is so funny.
Wade Wilson?
Oh yeah, dancers. Dopinder must have ordered you. Are those supposed to be cop costumes? Never mind. Take your clothes off, but leave the helmets. And this isn't Pretty Woman. We're kissing. Right? What song do you guys normally dance to? Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
Oh, his hair system.
What was his plan? He did rip that off.
I think he thought it was attached.
Oh, the staples.
I know, right?
It was attached.
You appear to have soiled yourself while
I
unconscious.
gotta hold on to this so long.
I remember from the trailer.
I remember.
I know, but I'm gonna talk about it.
I just forget.
This sacred timeline, I assume I'm going to marvel at how gratuitous cameos, indiscriminate use of variants, the whole package.
You tell me.
Oh, I'm so happy.
I'm gonna do some variants.
Yeah.
Cap.
The music.
And what is that?
What?
Does that mean? Is that Thor?
No.
Is he crying?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
That's not.
That happens.
Oh my god, he's so sad.
Suck it, Fox. I'm going to Disneyland. Get fucked!
It's not there now. Oh, I love
Get
that.
fucked.
Adorn me, Beardo.
Oh, he's getting MCU-ified. His costume.
Usually he does it, so instead Beardo's.
He does it again. Does it more. Yeah.
This is your universe, Mr. Wilson. That is what happens when a universe loses their anchor being. Your anchor being died in an act of self-sacrifice so epic that it sent shivers down the timeline. I am referring, of course, to Logan, the Wolverine.
The Fox universe. He's the anchor being.
You're gonna old yeller my fucking universe?
In your parlance, yes. 2 in the heart, 1 in the head. Wade, you can finally matter.
But matter to who?
I'll do it.
Wise choice. The sacred timeline's happy to have you.
I was talking about finding the Wolverine and breaking your fucking nose.
Stop looking at him, man. Oh my gosh. It's gonna.
I love this song they picked.
The Goo Goo Dolls. Okay. Now I understand.
That's why the TVA's after.
Oh, fucking arm!
Oh God! Oh, it's stuck. Oh, that's.
Sorry, Wolverining is hard.
Make it stop!
Mangold tried.
Mangold tried.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, I gotta find me another Logan.
Another Logan.
Live one. Don't get up, guys. I'll skim it.
So we got a universe hop.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Logan!
Hey, cool.
I'm gonna need you to come with me.
Who's asking?
Ooh, look at this little Harry Lou Retton. Yes, you did comic accurate short king.
Comic accurate short.
Oh
my God. Oh my gosh, I love
Cue
it.
the fucking
That's so
montage,
great.
baby.
Everything seems
Oh,
to be
that's
on
so
fire.
funny. Oh!
Ooh, you have anchor being written all over.
Oh, we can just see all these different Wolverines.
It's like Escape from New York Wolverine.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a James Bond Wolverine.
I'm just I'm auditioning anchor being.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that's gonna need some coconut oil.
Oh.
Fuck. Are you okay? Oh, yes. Classic John Byrne, Brown, and Tan. Now,
Dude,
you
look
fought
at
the
that.
Hulk in this outfit, you
My
know?
favorite. Oh, that's my favorite.
I'm Marvel Jesus, you dull creature, and I will not. It's not you. We're just going in a different direction.
What happened here?
Right?
You know, from behind, you look a little bit like Henry. Oh my fuck! The Cavalrine. The legends are true. And may I say,
No wonder he was so big, Eric.
this just feels right. We will treat you so much better than those shit fucks down the street.
You were just leaving.
No, sir. Not while the fate of my universe is at
Oh my god, yes!
Oh my
That's
God!
exactly what I wanted.
Fuck? How was?
That was one of my favorite things.
That's so good. Can we rewatch the last 5 minutes over and over again, please?
All right. That will easy.
This Wolverine has seen some stuff.
Good God. Thirsty little honey badger, aren't you? It's okay. Keep going. Audiences are accustomed to long run times. Ooh, look at those jammies. That only took 20 fucking years.
Yeah, does it sit on underneath?
Yeah.
This Logan is the same. He
so
can do
good.
anything even musicals look. And bonus, he's actually wearing a costume like he's not embarrassed to be in a superhero movie for once.
Right.
I don't
He's not
understand.
embarrassed.
You said my universe is dying because this sack.
Damn.
Were you expecting yellow spandex?
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Ugh.
I'm eating my feelings.
I'm about to lose everything that I've ever cared about because that hairy thunder cunt from down under cunt finally dies and he's standing right behind me, isn't he? Welcome to the MCU, by the way. You're joining at a bit of a low point. You're off grid. Your bosses don't know what you sick fucks are doing down here. Well, I'll tell you what.
Okay.
I have a black belt in Karen, and I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna tell them all about you and
Well.
Nice, isn't it?
Where the fuck did he go?
To the trash heap. You'll fit right in.
Yeah, Karen West called the vantage point.
you should be thanking me for pulling you out of that bed you shit in.
Oh, you backstabbing son of a bitch!
Are you
Give me a
ready to
shot.
be calm now?
Concrete wall.
That's the
That's,
20th century
yeah, I was gonna
Fox,
say
yeah.
that's the Fox.
Rest in pieces, Fox.
I don't fucking care.
Cell spells.
Yeah.
You were so hyped. The slow is so much better. Oh, I felt real. There's like a little stickiness to it.
All right. Fuck it. Let's give the people what they came for.
Yeah!
Let's fucking go.
Reload! Oh my god!
That's so good. We don't get to see hands and knees Wolverine much.
In this outfit? Oh, that was good. Oh, and oh my god, I
Yes,
loved it.
that's so good.
Utilizing that in the choreo. Oh, this is fun. Oh, it's consequence free.
I know, it's so good.
Oh, it's great. It's like Vikings fighting in Valhalla.
Yeah, right?
Baby knife.
All of his blades are like
They can fix it.
Hey, we fight each other, we lose.
What's this?
Dear God, it's him.
They're coming.
Who's they?
Who's they?
It's Mad Max.
It's the Sabretooth up there! From the...
It's
Oh, they're driving angry.
Driving
Who's coming? From the Fox universe has been deleted. Oh. Oh, show me his face.
I got this.
Fuck. That wasn't correct. I'm correct, right? That's the Sabretooth from the original X-Men movie.
Probably.
I can't remember his name. I love that guy.
And you see him smell too. He's like,
Yeah.
Oh my
Toad.
gosh.
I don't know if it was Ray Parker or not.
It's not.
Is it not?
No. I
I'm
was so
incre-
excited.
I'm
I was hoping
incredibly
it was.
disappointed, Aaron.
Yeah.
You're not gonna love what happens next.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's gonna say it.
With Wolverine there.
Avengers,
Flame on!
Sorry, what now?
This is the Fox universe! Oh! Pyro, no! Oh, it's a bad matchup for Johnny.
It's really bad.
No, gratuitous cameo, no!
We don't know that guy.
Thought we did.
We did. Oh my god, I can't take it all, Aaron. It's too much.
Okay, good luck. I'm a huge fan.
You dude. This is just pure and utter fan service is served to me. do a classic Japanese.
What is it, girl?
Salad.
Is there trouble at the well?
Oh my God.
Worth it.
Big trouble.
Behold! The head of your precious queen, Furiosa! How long was I asleep?
Not all of you was asleep.
Don't bother. They're very thorough.
He's like, God, thunder.
You know where we are. Start
I love that it's Johnny Storm. That was so good.
That was so good.
That was so good.
And where the TVA sends people that don't play nice with the rest of the multiverse.
Like you?
And you.
What does the
This is
Annihilator?
where all the Fox stuff goes. Okay.
Goliath.
Goliath is in this thing? From Loki season 1, episode 5?
Goliath.
Thank you.
In the void, you're either food for Goliath or you work for her.
That's what they call it, the void.
Yeah.
I know a Cassandra, and I remember the trailer now. Oh my God, is that a corpse of an Ant-Man?
That's a giant corpse of an Ant-Man.
This movie will not stop. Look at this giant man! Okay, that's the Beth Ragnar. Oh my God!
Zazel?
Yeah, Zazel.
Nightcrawler's dad, I believe, right?
Yep. Oh, it's a juggernaut, bitch. Cool.
Huh. Paul Rudd finally aged.
I don't remember that.
Is that Charles?
Hey, Chuck! It's us!
That's not Chuck.
Hey, Chuck.
Oh, ableism. Great.
That's not gonna go over well with the woke mob. Oh, Johnny told us all about you.
Maybe shut up now.
Yeah, maybe
We're
don't.
just talking here. Yeah, Johnny told us you're a psychotic, megalomaniacal asshole. His words, not mine. Hell-bent on domination and pain.
You said all that about me.
No! No! I didn't say any of
Sticks
that.
and stones, Johnny!
Such an asshole.
Pixie slab of third-rate dime store nut milk can eat your
Like you
delicious
said,
cinnamon
Nicole.
ring and kick rocks all the way to bald hell.
Okay, I have never said any of those words in my entire life.
The modesty. People think I'm a shit talker, but this guy, next level.
What? I don't even know what half of that means.
My hat's off to you, sir.
What?
Truly.
I don't.
No! No! Johnny Storm!
I don't have any beef with you. I just want to save my friends. I want to go home.
Well, the thing is, I could get you home,
Good.
but I don't want to.
Not good.
That's...
This is Baby Knife. She's gonna fuck you in the face now.
If you want to kill me, it's going to take more than a little blade.
How about 6?
Man, he Naruto'd her!
That's my big boy. Yes, you are.
That's cool. What is it?
I think you're right. I
It's
think
either
it
a
is
Sentinel leg or a Hulkbuster leg.
Hulkbuster leg,
or-
maybe. Yeah, sure.
Dog's tongue.
They had to find the ugliest dog.
Look at Wolverine. Look at him.
His little booties.
His tongue is like,
Oh.
No, she's not.
Oh, yes, she
Fuck
is.
no.
Oh, yes.
Look at that tongue.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Come here, girl.
Oh my god.
Who are you?
Look at the hair.
Oh, I'm Deadpool. And I guess you're Deadpool, too. But in here, everybody calls me Nice Pool.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, wait till you see Lady Pool. She is gorgeous.
Okay.
You're gonna have to give me my dog back, though. I know. Listen. Oh, yes, child. If you ever want to give her up, or if she needs a new home, or if something should happen to you, I'd love to be her papa. What would ever happen to me? Lots of stuff.
the way he says that. Lots of stuff.
The corn was too dense, girl.
He gave up so quickly.
It cuts you.
How did they get here? It's corn in every direction.
It was always here and it grew.
If they can fix your world, what's the first thing you're gonna do when you get out of here? Some rubbing alcohol shots? Maybe a wiper fluid chaser?
What did you say?
So when you get back, what's the first thing you're gonna do?
No, before that.
If they can fix your world.
They can fix your world?
What do you mean, if? One more word. Please give me one.
Gubernatorial.
A great choice.
What does that mean?
No wonder the Avengers didn't take you. Or the X-Men.
Be governor, like.
Fucking anyone. I mean, you are a ridiculous, immature, half-wit moron. That bald chick was right about one thing. You will never save the world. You couldn't even save a relationship with a goddamn stripper. And motherfucker, I wish I could say you die alone. But it's one of God's best jokes that you can't die, except it's on all of us. Well, you got nothing to say, mouth?
I'm gonna fight you now.
Oh my god. Hugh Jackman acted his ass off up there. Oh my god. And Wayne.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh my god. Oh, I love the shot from the outside. Oh, it's great.
So good.
No.
Ah!
Too bad you don't, Needle Dick.
Well, we're just getting started, Bub.
They can't stop each other.
Coexist.
Oh my god, just still going. This is get tired. Who gets tired first? They win the fight.
It's the next day. They fought all night.
Dude, the choreography in this movie goes hard.
He won.
How is that many seatbelts?
Oh my god.
The Odyssey has so many seatbelts. Okay, who got?
Third row seating.
Are those teeth?
Thor. Yeah. He was Thor.
You keep having dreams of Thor.
Yeah.
Oh, he's sleeveless now. Where the fuck are we? Oh my god, is that Jennifer Garner as Elektra? Oh my god, Elektra? Oh my god. They went deep with that shit.
Yeah, right?
Okay, now I had heard about this one.
No fucking way.
This is when I freaked
They
out.
got Blade?
They got Blade.
I freaked out about this.
Who could have won up Blade?
Why the cat?
You talking about deep cut?
They didn't even make that movie.
This one's a deep
No.
cut.
This is like
I am overwhelmed.
under the skin.
My scalp is on fire. I can't believe it. You can't just do this.
Okay. Look at you, all. You must be the others. Terrific.
Oh my
So
god,
just to
man.
refresh, you are Wonder
Elektra.
Elektra, yes. Who could forget?
Wonder Woman.
Does Channing have the
Thought you were, you know,
Blade too?
retired.
Retarded.
Retired. I'm already in the void. I'm not trying to get canceled again.
I don't like you.
You never did.
You never did? Does he have the accent?
The name's Remy Labo, du Diable Blanc. But you can call me the Gambit.
It's been a while since I've seen Sling Blade. Hit me again.
But I can tell you now, it's just a common courtesy to ask before you drink up all of my liquor.
Well, it's a good thing I don't give a fuck.
Dude, his suit is perfect.
It's really good.
So embarrassing.
It's great.
Well, now that that's settled, look.
I cannot get over the fact that Blade is here.
There's 4 of us.
There's 4. Wait, is it Magneto? Dear sweet God in heaven, let it be Magneto, because with him...
He's dead.
Ah!
Oh, you nasty, mon beauté rouge. Les éléments temps relais, huh?
Not a single word. What do you do, exactly?
Charge the playing cards. Make him go boom.
Your power is close-up magic. That's good. We're not totally fucked at all. Who brought us here?
That would be me.
Okay, who? Is it okay. Okay. Well, this is the one I expected.
Don't make me regret it.
Hey, how did you all get stuck in the void?
There was a knock at the door. TVA sent me here.
Me too.
Well, maybe I was born here. It's hard to know for sure.
Yeah, how you never existed.
And I never even got a chance to fight for it.
Dude, Whistler's actor just passed away like a day ago.
Yeah, really? Chris Christopherson.
Yeah, just passed away.
Nobody's ever done that.
We did.
Every time one of us has gone up against her, they die. The Punisher, the Quicksilver, the Daredevil.
Daredevil, I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Okay.
Ben Affleck.
It's fine.
Now, I know Magneto's dead, but I'd venture to guess that his helmet is lying around here somewhere.
Cassandra melted the helmet.
Fuck!
After she killed him.
Fuck!
She don't play.
He's having such a good time.
The only other helmet that strong is Juggernaut's, but he works for Cassandra.
Juggernaut's helmet, that's it.
Yeah, and we don't be knowing that lid ain't coming off without that dome gonna come off with it.
I'm so sorry, beautiful. I want this to be gentle. Who is your dialect coach? The Minions?
Yeah.
Who's ready?
I was born ready.
Yes, Gambit!
I ain't know my daddy, but I'm sure I shot out of his dick ready.
Yeah.
Christ, that is graphic.
Yeah, he was laying them buttery nuts all up in my mama, and I shot out there and I said, "What's up, Doc?"
Johnny must have loved you. X-23, what's it gonna be?
The name's Laura. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
It's on like chicken and corn.
Yeah.
We're doing this.
You're all fucking dead.
My God, read the room.
I cannot get over it. Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, I know.
Why is that more shocking to me than Gambit?
I had to also look up the Gambit thing because I didn't.
Oh yeah. He was.
I was
meant
like
to be in a
watching. I'm
movie.
like, holy shit! Is that Channing?
He came out on stage.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Really?
Yeah, at Comic-Con.
Trust me, kid, I'm no hero.
That suit says different.
Yeah. You like it? Scott used to beg me to wear it.
No.
So did Jean, Storm, Beast. All of them. And then one day, while I was off on my own, the humans came and went mutant hunting. By the time I stumbled home shit-faced from the bar, it was too late. They were dead, and this suit's all I got to remind me of who they were.
Put it on too late.
Hey, whoever you think I am, you got the wrong guy.
You were always the wrong guy.
Yeah. Every Wolverine that succeeded never thought they were the hero.
Yeah.
They were just doing what they thought was good and what they needed to, kind of thing, right?
And it kind of sounds like the worst thing that he ever did was nothing.
Ooh, look at that there. See them big hands come close. Ain't not a one getting up inside
I
out.
think what Gambit's trying to say is getting Juggernaut's helmet ain't gonna be easy. I'm just making stuff up at this. Yeah, tilt up to Blade.
Yeah, tilt up to Blade.
That's Punisher's AT4.
Which Punisher? There's been like 5 of them.
There's only been one blade. There's only ever gonna be one blade.
You think? Dude, I want to see Gambit in action. And Blade, of course. Look at that guy. Jesus. Oh, dude, this suit is so great.
I know.
Which one? Gambit?
Gambit's. Yeah, it's huge. He did come. I didn't know if he was going to come in later.
He's just hiding in the back.
God, look at his arm. Jesus. Look at this team. Look at it. It's nuts.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
I don't think you guys walk away from this.
You just make sure people know what happened here today. And when you get out of here, you have a drink for me, yeah?
You just stay on our 6 and get inside. We'll make sure you get the package.
And we'll get our ending.
Yeah. Oh. Yes.
There's like that.
Oh, Lady Deathstrike. Oh, that's who she is. Okay. Blade's fighting Azazel! This is crazy! Daywalker!
Oh, man, there she is.
Dude, what's his... Oh, my God. Oh!
Oh, that's so cool.
Everybody still got it. It's great. Just look at that.
Yeah, like,
Oh my gosh, he has a stick.
There's definitely stunt people doing stuff, but there's also like a lot of shots of just the actors doing things. Which is
fun. This guy.
Some motherfuckers still trying to ice skate up here.
That is my favorite line. Some motherfuckers always trying to ice skate uphill.
Up to Daisy.
Damn, is that Storyboat?
I don't know. It's inside Ant-Man.
Talk.
Not my strong suit.
First like a vampire. Dude! Oh! Oh my God! Who is the striped guy?
The strong man
Bugsley.
here.
Adios,
I hate that.
pendejo.
I love when they jump like that.
Yeah.
What's going on in here?
Jesus, it's on his shoulder. Oh my God!
Just once. I want to be the man that Charles thought I was.
Logan. In the void, you can be what you are.
I just want to be free.
I can set you free.
Someone's coming to set him free. Oh! The lady has a whip.
I got you.
Ah, got it. Okay.
Nice.
You want me to do it?
No, I'll do it.
I have her neck right here. It's really no problem.
You'll screw it up.
Oh, come on, Mr. PG-13, except the last one. What the fuck?
Ah.
You have no idea what it's like. Day after day,
Yeah.
shovel the
He
shit,
was in charge.
fetch the meats. I have spent my entire exhibit.
He's also he was being compensated to do it.
Not everyone gets a speech.
I am wearing this suit. And that means a lot of things, but most of all, it means I'm an X-Man. And I know your brother. As much as I want to fucking kill you, every bone in my body wants to fucking kill you, he would not let me stand here and watch you die.
Yeah, there's a legacy, and he's wearing it.
Take your hands off.
Kill him
This is
outside.
for him.
They were in the way.
An amateur magician rolled through here a while back. I found this little trinket
Sling
with
ring.
his lovely fingers.
I'll be seeing you.
Oh, oh my God! Look at Juggernaut. Oh, they'll be okay.
Got this hard.
Blade! Jennifer Gardner!
Electra.
I'll be looking at the moon.
Drive Max, okay.
Holy shit. That's Deadpool. That's Wolverine.
You're damn straight it is. Fox killed him. Disney brought him back. They're gonna make him do this till he's 90. No, stop! Piss off! You're too late!
You're fucking done.
Why was Thor crying?
That's all he cares about.
Paradox, we have a problem.
Ugh, Jesus.
Paradox.
Take off her tweed jacket.
Well, you are dirtier than you looked in Pyro's head.
You tried to kill me.
I literally have no idea.
You come for the king. You better kill me.
So,
Oh God!
I hated it way more there.
It's so visually expressive.
I don't want to destroy it. I want to use it.
Yeah.
Now shoot. Mummy and Daddy are having a conversation.
Wait. Oh yeah, that's right. It's from the trailer.
Stop! Let's give it a beat for the extras to clear. Go.
Yay!
She can decide who her papa is. What's it gonna be, girl, huh? Original recipe? Or Van Milder here? Ah, it's funny.
Van Milder.
I can
that's
gently
so
tap
funny.
the fourth wall, too. The proposal. What the fuck was that?
A lot of you.
There's a lot of Deadpools, they said.
Yep.
Lady Deadpool? Oh, holy shit, there's a lot! Oh my god! Dang it. That's a cowboy one. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, there's a
Baby Deadpool.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh, there's a Ronin one.
Uzi time, baby.
Uzi time, baby.
Look alive!
His face! So nice!
I think I'm hit.
No shit.
You did that on purpose.
I did no such thing! Listen to me, gorgeous. How long does it take for you to regenerate?
Regenerate?
I love how long that pause was.
Look, a donut cart. They're practically hospitals. They sell portable triage units.
They don't.
I'm gonna get you to safety.
He's not.
Deep breath.
He's just using him as a human shield. Oh my gosh.
Oh, dude.
Those darts are huge.
Say it louder! I'm gonna live!
Oh, it's one of his eyes.
Yeah.
Of course, they're all smart.
Weak little puppy.
Yeah. God, it's so funny.
It's so good.
Look
He's
how
so
funny.
much smarter.
That's so funny.
He was so afraid. But he died a hero.
He died for murder, you dumb fuck.
And all I have to remember him by are these.
I knew he was going after those.
Over his dead body. He said that earlier.
Hey, you don't want to see this, bub.
That's a good girl.
You don't want to see this, bub.
I remember this shot from the trailer, but I don't remember the gold guns.
Yeah.
Just feet.
Her Madonna never licenses her music out. Like this was like a big get.
Oh!
Just to get Madonna music.
Yes! Oh, where did you come from? I don't care.
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit!
What's the wind resistance on those blowjob handles?
Sorry.
Oh my god, it looks so good with the white eyes.
All right, let's do this.
It's like too bad.
Maximum effort.
I am so satisfied. He looks so good. Thank God I took the sleeves off. Oh, we're getting an old boy shot. No, the head. Oh, that was crazy.
Like a Power Ranger
Like a
Deadpool,
techno
man.
pool.
That's so cool.
There's so many.
The dog.
Jeez! Oh,
He's just pushing him. Was that that's a Scottish
It
pool?
was.
do they all not have healing factors? Stanley Steamer.
Stanley Steamer. Jeez. He's out of bullets.
Berserker stance! Oh my god.
What you laughing at, you little fucker?
Okay, they can't regenerate. I was like, but... Oh, that's great.
Only the
I guess these ones regenerate.
There's a little baby arm.
Stand down!
Gosh.
Look at the bulge.
Yeah.
This Deadpool's with me.
Oh no.
Holy shit.
That's fucking Peter.
Oh, they love Peter. Peter!
You guys know Peter?
You kidding me? Every Deadpool has a Peter.
Peter's a goddamn legend in every Deadpool's world.
Peter, son.
Oh, now you're here. Oh, well, you're too late. It's all over.
Not yet, it's not.
Well, no, but we're very close. Home stretch, folks. Promise.
One of you were to create a circuit between the two feeds, then the released power would destroy the machine.
Okay.
Well, come on!
But that person would die?
Trust the laws of physics if you don't trust me. Even if you lived long enough to make the circuit, you will die down there.
You heard that asshole upstairs. Even if we pull this off,
So good with his
we're
chin.
dead. Permanently.
That's why it's gotta be me.
What? Come on. You got a whole world to go back to.
He picked it up.
I got nothing.
Dude, Hugh Jackman, acted his heart out in this movie.
Yeah.
For, scenes that does not require that much.
Right?
So good.
Time for this team up. You know something? You're the best Wolverine.
Open the door!
I can't hear you over all the noble sacrifice.
Damn.
Because I'm Marvel Jesus. Or Spock. Hard to say.
I don't get that.
I know.
I do.
You fucking idiot.
He is an adventure. Make the connection. Ah, the noodles.
Spaghettian.
Spaghettifying. Cut through it with your claws if you want to get through.
Ah, she's sending her nudes everywhere.
It's over.
I like to see her above. That's cool.
Yeah.
There's enough for two.
Oh my! He finally got his shirt off.
Oh my god!
The fire song here.
Hairy ass. Jesus Christ! Extremis!
The Wolverine. He's a hero in my world.
You were always the wrong guy. Till you weren't.
Wade, you can finally matter.
Vanessa.
Dude, this is a beautiful rendition of this song.
Mm-hmm.
For the first time in my life, I am proud to wear this suit. It means I'm an X-Man. I am the X-Man.
The X-Men. Oh, integrity. Doesn't look good on your neck.
No.
Jesus!
You've been busy.
Well, somebody had to be.
We had some strange readings from this location. You wouldn't know anything about an unsanctioned time ripper, would you?
No. I warned them that they would be completely obliterated if they went, but they went anyway, like heroes. Anyway, there's nothing you or I can do to bring them back now.
He has risen, baby girl.
Fuck!
And I don't want the world to see me.
Yay!
'Cause I don't think they'd understand.
They tease me with the
That guy! He has fuck me eyes so bad.
He's got the fucky eyes.
No.
You were right. One of us would have been killed. But you put a Deadpool and a Wolverine together? Make them hold hands while listening to Madonna? Indestructible, motherfucker.
It's Guardians of the Galaxy.
He belongs here.
And you are?
Peter Pool. But you can call me Peter. And I hope that you do.
What the fuck is happening?
You led an Omega level mutant to this timeline.
You're welcome.
And you shouldn't even be near this timeline.
He's welcome.
And you look damn good in that suit.
Yes, he does.
So sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I want to show you something. Something huge.
That's what Scoutmaster Kevin used to say.
Do you see that? Your universe is regenerating.
Regenerating.
Some people that the world kind of forgot. Is there any way that you could maybe find a way to bring them home?
I'll see what I can do.
And I promised my friend here that the TVA could undo some pretty awful shit in his timeline. What would you say to that?
Change the past.
Well, he did help me save the world.
And his past made him the man who did it. There's nothing to fix, Mr. Wilson. Logan.
Shawarma?
I could eat.
Shawarma. You know the Avengers discovered shawarma.
They'd be lucky to have you.
Yay!
Everyone wants to matter. Turns out that you don't need to be Marvel Jesus to do it. You just need to open your eyes and look around. And if you're lucky, you'll find a few friends. Old friends. And some new ones, too.
Yeah.
Give me the fucking dog. Talk to the girl. Turns out, I am the world-saving type. Just look around this table if you want proof. And the best part? Sometimes the people we save, they save us right back.
Oh, man.
Oh, that makes sense.
You're not the only one with gifts.
What is this place?
Look how young. I know, it's crazy.
Fuck. Oh,
Wow.
oh, this is great.
Oh my gosh. They're so young. Oh my god.
We get to say goodbye to the Fox movies, you know? Oh, look at him.
Nice suit. Zip it, Stanley.
Oh, we got both Sabretooth in there.
Yeah.
I really like the art in the Deadpool comics. And, you know, I just always felt a kind of a kinship to him. I mean, I just thought, I'd like to play that guy someday.
Oh.
He was in this movie too.
Brian Cox,
Yeah.
Stryker.
She's wearing them.
A single thing. But that first day of shooting, I was so nervous, man. Everyone was sort of going, who's this guy? You know, there was a lot of that, and, you know, is he going to deliver? And you can feel all that kind of pressure.
It's always the suit's fault, never the actor.
All credits should be like this.
That first X-Men, yeah, right?
This is what it feels like. And there's the lights.
Medical research.
Bye-bye, video.
Bye.
I love that so much.
That was so cool.
So good.
I'm tired of these absolutely vile rumors that I got Johnny killed. Let's look at the tape.
In the void, you're either food for Elias or you work for her.
Go on, Johnny.
And I'll tell you who her is. Cassandra Nova, a megalomaniacal psychopath.
He says everything.
She slapped a third-rate dime store nut milk. And I'll tell you what she can do.
I'm listening.
She can lick my goddamn cinnamon ring clean and kick rocks all the way to bald hell. In fact, I don't give a shit if she removes all my skin and pops me like some nightmarish blood balloon. If the last thing I do in this godforsaken cum-gutter existence is light that fuckbox on fire, I still won't die happy.
Holy shit, girl, you crazy.
That's right, Wade. I won't be happy until I've urinated on her freshly barbecued corpse and husk-fucked the charred remains while gargling juggernauts jugging nuts.
Wow.
And you can quote me.
Okay.
You can quote me.
Got you, fuckface.
Damn.
Oh, Johnny Storm with the potty mouth.
Deadpool Wolverine.
Jesus.
There's so much that
It was
not
very
There's
dense.
so much.
There was too much.
It must be that there was so much that people were just like, I can't talk about it all. I just never got spoiled. There's so much. I cannot get over the fact that Wesley Snipes walked out into that cave as Blade. Why does that shock me so?
I don't know. I mean, how long's it been since he's been Blade? How old is the guy?
I've watched Blade,
you know, like
100 times.
Like, how old is Wesley Snipes now?
Blade.
You know,
I don't know.
Like, if you're like, hey, who do you expect?
Late
But I mean,
50s.
He's on this side of jail, prison. You know.
Well,
if you brought out Professor X, shoot, what is it? The actor.
Patrick Stewart?
Yeah, Patrick Stewart.
I'd expect that.
Oh,
Like, he's old.
Yeah.
No,
but
yeah.
the character's like in a chair.
Yeah.
You know, he's doing mind stuff. Blade is like, you know, moving and
He
moving
looked great.
stuff, you know? And
Oh, hell yeah. And dude, and Ryan Reynolds was in the second movie, and he was pretty much the merc with the mouth in that one. And he has so many funny stories about how terrible it was to work with Wesley Snipes. In a really funny way, but
yeah.
And here, what was it? Like, he's like, I hate you. It's like, nothing's changed.
I know,
You
yeah.
Like, he shines that light on it,
that's
you know?
great. Oh, I'm so happy.
No, like, you were like, oh, Elektra, they went deep with this. And then the Blade walks out, and you're like, oh, shit, Blade?
I was expecting Ben Affleck Daredevil like next or something like that.
Yeah.
I was trying to rack my brain like, okay, old Fox Marvel movies. Where are we gonna go? And we went so far that we went into movies that never happened.
Yeah.
They brought out Channing Tatum like on stage at Comic-Con being like, I'm gonna be Gambit. Everyone freaked the fuck out. And it never happened.
That's so disappointing.
Now, that
And they wrote that into the movie.
That happened before, I think, Origins, right?
Yeah.
Where they did have a Gambit show up in there.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
right.
is what
The
happened,
young
'cause
Gambit,
There
that makes
was
sense.
another guy who played a Gambit there, and they had been working on an idea for
Sure.
a Gambit for Channing Tatum. But
Yeah.
No, after I had seen it, I ended up on like TikTok, and like
Okay.
on my feed was an interview. A lot of these people were on night shows.
Yeah.
They're talking about being in the movie and
watch
stuff.
night shows, thank God. Okay,
and,
good.
Yeah, neither do I.
And that popped up on mine. Like, oh, Channing Tatum, what's he talking about? And it was about that, and I was like, oh shit, well, I'm glad I've already
Yeah.
seen the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that
There
was,
were so many surprises, at least in that last 10 minutes. In that 10 minutes, that was like from the fight with all of the people, you know, Sabretooth and all that stuff, and then they're like, it was gratuitous cameos, but it succeeded where The Flash this year failed.
Yeah.
The Flash did the same thing, but it meant nothing to the characters.
Sure,
It was trying to appeal to us, but like,
But there was no connection to the characters.
Yeah, I don't
The
care if
characters
the
didn't
characters don't
acknowledge
care.
it.
Yeah,
No,
right?
in this one you have like these
This
these four,
means
right?
something.
You have
Yeah.
the little X-23,
Yeah.
and then you have Elektra, not little, she's older
Yeah.
now, but then you have the other three too, and they're all talking about like they were pulled from their worlds,
Yeah.
and that they're doing this kind of for like their legacy for an end that they never got, and then by the end of it, it seems they also got to go back to their worlds.
It was,
You know,
it
like
was
there is
closure.
some meaning to that, and yeah, we've seen the end of these characters now getting to go back to their worlds.
And it's not just, you know, I love Christopher Reeve. He's my Superman. But like when I saw that in the Flash movie, it meant nothing. But when I saw the hint of Wesley Snipes' Blade, I was like, that's giving it, that movie and everything that came before it, its flowers. Like, we don't have the MCU without those movies succeeding and being part of the zeitgeist and pushing.
Or failing, you know?
Yeah,
I don't think Electra's movie did
Sony
very well,
bought Spider-Man because that's all Marvel was good for. Like, they said no to the Avengers and the Captain America and everything. They're like, we don't want that. They would have gotten it cheap, too. They said, no, this is useless.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love that we are saying goodbye to the Fox universe while also acknowledging that this is the reason that the MCU is so wildly successful that, you know, people are like, like that now, which I love that they put that in the movie too. You're joining at a bad spot.
Yeah.
That was so good.
They so many jokes and things. But no, even like the credits having that, like, they do the Time of Your Life song and they have it like flashing through like a lot of the X-Men, Elektra, Daredevil, like all the older Fox movies.
They showed everyone.
You know? And like, I was looking after I watched this where like Logan, Hugh Jackman, like his like first like real big, like he did more like musical stuff and whatnot, and he did some, I think, stage stuff or whatever, like it was smaller things.
He did stage plays,
smaller. He was in Oklahoma, but I don't think he was the lead. He was just in Oklahoma. Later, after being Logan in X-Men, is when he I think was the lead in Oklahoma.
I was like, haha, sir, he was the lead. I know that.
Yeah, he was.
Okay,
but it was, I'm pretty sure it was later on. I was looking at it like his IMDb list
Wolverine.
and stuff like that too, and he did a lot of stuff. But like this was like his bigger break, you know, was getting to be Logan.
You were the best Wolverine. I mean, so many of these lines are meta.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not necessarily fair to me to compare it to like the Flash because it was also trying to do a meta thing, but
sure.
Yeah,
but
it's so good.
It's also like there's a lot more history and time that this has of movies and characters and people that the Flash it was trying to. I feel like it was trying to jump to it too soon.
Yeah,
sure. And like, I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, there is Batman's, there is Supermans and stuff, and they're in other multiverses, but it wasn't pulling from them as if like they didn't get to finish or, you know, like it was just nodding to them.
This
like,
wasn't just Deadpool digging up the grave of Logan and using him.
I love he started
He literally had something to say.
Well, and this Logan is not a Logan we've ever met, but by the end of it, I felt for him so much of like what he went through, what he's sad about.
Oh yeah.
And like one of the things I like is that it's in is it X-Men 1 or 2? Xavier and Magneto are talking, and Magneto says to him something like, "What are you gonna do when they come for you in your school?" And Charles says something like, "I feel sorry for the ones who try to attack, you know, my students." Like, kind of like they're not gonna, you know, my kids can take care of themselves. But in his world, like Logan wasn't there, and it came to.
Because I mean that's riding on. I think it's X2. When they attack the school, like that's one of the maybe it's the first one.
They do attack in I think X2.
Yeah,
but in one of those moments, like
X2
Magneto
is the one where it blows up. X1 is when the guys like break in and Wolverine's like a slasher killer in that one.
Sure, yeah.
So if he's not there, all those kids would have been killed.
Yeah, like that's kind of how they put it in this one, where it's like he's gone and that is what happens, but Wolverine's not there to help. And
there's
then
so
not
much,
just that, he goes on like a rampage afterwards, killing just humans. You know.
Not
there
just
was
the bad ones.
A lot of thought and attention put into this movie, into details, and just kind of like they're showing respect and irreverence at the same time. Yeah, it's really fun. It's like a roast.
And they're doing a thing too where it's like the anchor bean idea, these other multiverses that can still exist, even though they're like, here's the MCU universe that we have, but now like, you know, this Deadpool universe can still exist. But they leave it where it's like, we might need you more, you know? Like there are these other universes that are just going to exist instead of just one timeline like we've had with Loki pushing, you know?
Now, I don't want to do it right now, but we do need to, at some point, we need to print out all of the rules of time travel and how the multiverse works. It's been established and see if it actually works. Because I feel like this is a rule that we haven't heard in Loki or we haven't heard in some other places, you know?
Which one, the anchor being
The anchor
stuff?
being one.
Sure,
they said if an anchor being dies, then that universe will slowly fade away. And he said normally it's like a couple thousand years.
Thousands of years for it to decay away.
But I mean, that's over, I mean, we have evidence that our universe is billions of years old. So that means that, like, if our anchor person was Rey, that they dedicated this movie to, that means that we're going to die soon because Rey's not here anymore, right?
Soon
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
like in 2000.
Not in our lifetimes, not
Yeah.
in my kids' lifetimes, but
not
in the future.
But not in a million years,
In-
that universe could exist.
somewhere in the 3000s, 4000s
Yeah.
instead of the 2000s, something like that.
And that's a standard of existing that I'm not happy with.
That you're not happy with?
Well, if I was the person that lived what if I was 10 when that universe pops out because a guy 1,000 years ago died?
Yeah, but what if the heat death of the universe happens and that happens before the timeline expires?
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Time will always eventually.
But also, who is it? And in this, it sounded like they put at the end where Wolverine is now their anchor being here, and I don't think he was the anchor being in the other
It
world
doesn't
he was
seem
in.
like
Doesn't seem. I don't think he's the anchor being in every timeline.
Yeah, so
but in this timeline specifically, it was Logan, and now we have this Wolverine.
Yeah.
So
who is replacing him?
The Fox universe still persists then? That's
what they
that is the
imply
Fox
here,
universe is still alive.
This is
10005.
Yeah.
Is Deadpool, and I think the Logan storyline, X123. Maybe First Class, I don't know, because that has some timey travel stuff going on there too. But I think that's all one thing. But I assume if that Elektra is from the Elektra movie we saw, and if Blade is from those must be other timelines that weren't in this X-Men. I think what we were in the 10005 is all the X-Men stories in Deadpool. I think, except for maybe not Wolverine Origins.
Then you're always gonna have
maybe Wolverine Origins.
Which Colossus, and but I don't really care about that too much. When I was a kid, that's all I cared about. Inconsistencies,
Yeah, that
But now I'm so much more.
That Juggernaut's a different Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
That Toad's a different Toad. Yeah. That was whenever Toad showed up. I
know.
Please
but
be
that's
right.
us.
Please be right.
We're weird.
But it wasn't. But I'm like, well,
yeah.
right.
But they got the guy that played Sabretooth though. That was him.
Did, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't fake that face.
No. It's so distinct.
It's so distinct.
And they got Pyro.
They got was that the same lady that played Lady Deathstrike?
From X2, I think it was. I don't know if it is or not.
I didn't recognize her, but I don't know her.
They also didn't zoom in on her really or anything, so
Sure.
it might not have been.
Yeah. And I gotta say, I love when movies can reference things I've seen before, but I love when new stuff happens. And Cassandra's fingers in your face, I'll never forget that.
I will never.
I will think about that in the future. Now that when I'm trying to think of
I have nightmares about that.
I just love. I personally haven't seen that. I love seeing new stuff.
It's so.
Especially that shot when she grabbed his head and drug him down the subway.
Yeah.
Thing. That felt like it was obviously CG.
Yeah. Grabbed through his
Yeah. Because the weight and the gravity was wrong, but there was something about it that had a real a feeling to it where I was like, that actually worked for me. I think there were maybe 2 shots in the whole movie, which this movie had a lot, CG wise, where I'm like, oh, that doesn't look great. Everything else looked awesome.
Yep, Lady Deathstrike was someone else.
Okay. I don't know who the giant dude in the striped shirt was. Pugsley. Hulk Pugsley from Addams Family. I don't know who he was, but
Strongman.
He was so distinct and so massive that I took note. But I'm sure there's stuff in here that I just don't understand or I missed. But I think I caught most stuff.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure who he was either.
Yeah.
At one point, I was looking at IMDb and it said Russian, and it kind of looked like that guy.
Okay.
But I don't think it was him.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
Oh, there's so much to talk about. I just love that Deadpool can get away with so many things. Oh, is that season 1, episode 5 in Loki?
Dude, yeah. I love all the Deadpool showing up at the end.
Yeah. That was awesome. I was right there with the movie. I'm like, should all these motherfuckers be getting back up? This is dumb. Is what I said. When they were dying. But I had to let the movie be a movie.
Let it breathe.
Let it be a movie.
Baby and Kidpool were both Ryan's kids.
Sweet.
So when they're like, she's the dirtiest one. Say had the dirtiest mouth or whatever it was it said. That's his kid.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
And then Lady Deadpool was Blake Lively.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, which was
Got
one of the
family
that was one of the things I was spoiled on, but it didn't really come to be too big of a thing really. Just
okay. So what were you spoiled on when you went out?
There was that.
Blake Lively as Lady.
When we were watching, you said about seeing the trailer. Did Cassandra Nova show up in the trailer?
There was a bald lady in the trailer, and I remember watching it being like, well, in terms of X-Men and bald people, I know 3.
Gotcha.
And I remember thinking it could be Cassandra.
Okay.
But don't think it was.
I know I had that, but that was a mixture of, I think, Marvel Snap then. Okay,
gotcha.
They've been doing that, and if I don't pay good attention as to like what is coming out and what's going on in Marvel Snap, but sometimes they try to connect those.
Yeah,
Like one thing I didn't realize back whenever like I first started playing was that during one season they had a MODOK show up, but that was because of the Ant-Man movie that had come out. But I didn't realize that they were connected in that way.
And you want to not think about that.
Yeah,
so you can keep playing.
Yeah, so like in Marvel Snap, like Cassandra Nova came out when Deadpool and Wolverine came out. Headpool was a card release. Like there were things like that had happened, and I didn't realize that.
Damn cross promotions.
I didn't always realize that they were all connected, but now I have to like kind of like this last one was like a symbiote Spider-Man thing, but there's no symbiote Spider-Man things going on right now. And the next one's like We Are Venom, but there's no Venom stuff really coming on. Well, I guess there is the third movie coming out before too long, but I don't think it's coming out this month or anything.
What a year this was for Gambit.
For Gambit?
Yeah. Because, I mean, Gambit...
For us, anyway.
I mean, well, X-Men 97, like, Gambit is on the world stage of being the Omega level of that episode, and that's probably the episode from that show, you know? Like, that's the one that they submitted for, like, hey, give us awards. Look at this. And, you know, the name's Gambit, mon ami. Remember. How can it's so iconic, but to then take that, bring it with this awesome meta story of Channing Tatum never getting to the chance.
Yeah. Well, and
like almost like handing his resume of like, please, I can do this, and it's funny.
I love the jokes about his accent.
Yeah, I was so concerned.
But I love all the commentary on like, especially when you know like, oh, he was supposed to be in a movie. Because like if you didn't know that, you're just like, I don't know what's going on here.
It's just a weird casting.
Yeah, but he makes so many comments about like, maybe I was born here. I don't really know where I'm from, you know. But I'm sure I shot on my daddy's dick ready, you know. Like he has those things, like. But you're like, okay, that's weird. But it's because he never had a movie like everyone else has a place they know they're from, you know.
That's just such a God. He must have been so excited to have received that call, or he pitched it. He could have been. From what I understand, the man was desperate to get that movie made.
Yeah. Probably.
Gosh, that's deep cuts. That's awesome.
There's something else I was going to show you. I didn't realize this until someone said something about it.
Okay.
After I'd watched the movie, it was like Dababa or Jancy or something had made a comment about this, but I wanted to show you. So it was like we watched the Marvel Studio reveal of talking about who was going to be Doctor Doom.
Yes.
Yeah. Right? Like that had happened. Yeah, so we were talking about Secret Wars, right? Different ideas of what could happen in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
And I come up with ideas all the time of like talking about like, here, what if we did this? What if we did this and stuff like that. And this is something that I said during this thing, and then, well, I'll talk about it after we show it, but. Like, you could have, Chris Evans's Human Torch could show up in Secret Wars, you know what I mean? Like, that's a possibility, you could do that. And you have two Human Torches flying around, but one just an older, more experienced one, because he was in the previous movies, you know? Like, I mean, you could do that kind of stuff if you wanted to. Yeah. Like, he shows up and you think he's Captain America, but he's really Human Torch. Oh, shit. And then he turns the fire on, and, oh, shit, what? You look like a friend of mine. Yeah. Like, that would mess with me. Yeah. Because if I saw Chris Evans in MCU, I'd jump to Captain America, you know?
Son of a bitch.
Highlights how
I've heard it before, and it still got me.
Yeah, it got me. That was one of those parts.
It was his gauntlets. They had red on him and stuff.
Well, when he first showed up, I jumped to Thor. Like him being cloaked up there, because they had the whole like Thor crying, and I'm like, oh, why is he crying? What's gonna happen?
Which was a new shot.
Yeah, and I thought that was gonna be something coming, you know. And then I was like, oh, it's Captain America. This is a Captain America, you know. This is gonna be cool.
His pants were so blue.
Yeah. And then he flames on, and you're like, oh shit.
He burns the cloak and everything off.
And like in comments and stuff, I was looking at people like, oh, Aaron's spoiling Eric and Calvin on this side, you know. And I was like, this came out. I forget what it was. This came out. It's been 2 months now.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the date was. But it was a few days before or just after Deadpool Wolverine came out, and I hadn't seen it for like, it was like weeks after this had come out.
Gotcha, sure.
But it was just so funny that like, it was Dababa or Jancy like, hey, now that you've seen, did you see this? Do you remember? I'm like, I don't even remember saying that.
That's awesome.
Like, we were just talking about stuff, and it was an idea that popped up.
Just spitballing and throwing stuff out and joking around.
It was just funny that same week, like Deadpool came out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's so good.
But no, that was definitely one of my favorite like twist moments that they had in this, where it's like, because like you see, you know, the characters coming out, and you're like, oh, there's Blade and there's Elektra. That's so cool. I wasn't expecting them. But when Chris Evans shows up, he already has that like, oh yeah, Captain America.
Well, and they were playing the
yeah, and like Deadpool,
the French horn.
Deadpool's calling him Captain, you know, like yeah, like
you know this guy.
Flame on! Oh, that knew it felt good. There's a lot of vindication in this movie.
I mean, it's good for Chris Evans as well, because he said, like, I
fun.
don't really want to play Cap anymore, because it's so much work getting into that shape. Like, he can do Johnny Storm just fine, you know? Just...
I was disappointed originally when we first saw the suit and realized it had sleeves. I was like, shit. But then I was like...
The reveal of it getting sleeveless.
I was like, this motherfucker's, I guess he's just not in that great shape anymore. That's why I'm sitting here.
Dude.
Like, you know, like, hey, you know, it's probably not as dangerous in Australia anyway, you know? That's what I'm thinking in my head.
They did that intentionally.
Then he took the sleeves off. I was like, fuck, hell yeah. And then he fucking... through the power of the Time Ripper, like, ripped off his shirt, and he's in more shape than he's ever been. Yeah. And his abs had hair, like thicker than it's ever been, you know? I've never, like, been more, like pointed at and been like, you fucking idiot in my life.
Right.
He's in great shape. Jesus.
It's like...
I was the guy thinking the Goo Goo Dolls in my head.
Deadpool's clothes didn't fly off, you know?
No, they didn't.
I love the ongoing joke of that one guy where they play the Goo Goo Dolls, and he's like... and then they show him again when he walks around the corner.
When I went to see the Goo Goo Dolls, I had a good time, but the singer, I don't know if he had a cold or something, but he didn't sing any of the notes that I wanted him to sing.
Oh, yeah.
He would go, and I, cause I, and he just let us sing.
You mean he was letting the audience sing?
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't want to hear a fucking lady that can't sing, you know, singing. I want to hear that guy sing, but maybe he had a cold or something. But I remember being disappointed.
Also, if you're doing like a 2-hour or 3-hour show or something like that, you want to save your voice.
I suppose, but not for that song. Don't want the world to see. I can't do it. I need him to do it. Such a good song.
I mean, also as you get older, you know, your vocal cords aren't as stretchy
well,
as they
then
used to
don't take my money. I think my girlfriend paid for it.
Calverine was really good. I love that reveal.
Calverine. Yeah, I forgot about that. That was so good because I was like, dude, okay. Because I'm thinking in my head, I'm like,
that arm is huge.
That's not Hugh Jackman's arm, is what I thought. Like
Hugh Jackman's arm is too pale. He's more tan than that.
Yeah, but
you look good.
He looked
but
really
just
good.
before that too, they also had the Hugh Jackman who was like
ultra short.
Hell yeah, it was awesome.
So like you're kind of
they made him too short too.
Yeah,
they made him extra short.
Yeah. So you're kind of already in that realm of them taking Hugh Jackman and messing with him a little bit and stuff.
Payoff is so good.
And then like the ultimate
when he hops
Wolverine.
off the stool and he's like down here.
Dude, Ultimate Wolverine in his black outfit with the big like bushy hair.
Oh, and the brown, more brown.
The brown one, that's not Ultimate. That's the
you're
original.
talking about in the like
in the
alleyway.
I think it's called like
Escape from New York.
It's
environment.
Yeah, it's like X-Men Evolutions or something. Like the black with the big, fuzz. I felt like his hair in this was a little tiny bit too short. You know, like when she was just walking around. But that one had like the big, fuzzy mane or whatever. But once he put on that helmet, I shut up about his hair and everything else. His abs, everything. Oh, Jesus. Like, he looks so good in that helmet, it makes you judge every movie that didn't have it.
It's actually, I really like the way they end up doing this stuff with the suit because he doesn't have that suit. You see several other suits, right? And other Wolverines. The James Bond white suit, eye patch Wolverine or whatever's going on there is really cool. But he's like, what are these pajamas? And he just drags him through. And you're like, oh, that's the reveal of their suit. All right. But then as you go through, you have the arms removed. And then you have the mask put on. And when that happens with the bare arms and stuff, it's like, oh shit, this is
And
great.
thank God it wasn't that lazy, like, the helmets just appear now. We don't put them on. They just, when we want to see the face, we just take them away. They do that with CG now.
Sure.
They still did it, but he took the effort to put it on. In slow-mo, too, so it looked special.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But man, it looks so good.
There's
something about his
the flared
face.
things with the white eyes and the jaw and his cheekbones and everything sticking out.
Every single motherfucker that's been like, you can't do the white eyes, you gotta see the soul and you gotta see the emotions.
No, I want to see a soulless killing machine that rages.
Yeah, and I could see his soul in a couple of those shots at the end when he's like, I am I'm the X-Man,
If
you know?
Scott Summers can act without his eyes, then so can Wolverine.
Exactly. So screw all you people. Do it for Batman.
You're wrong.
All right.
I love the in the montage there was also the older with the gun,
old man
like
Logan.
that just shoots him on the porch kind of thing.
Yeah,
that one is cool too.
That comic book.
Weapon Omega is what that other Wolverine
Okay.
is called.
Yep, that one's nuts. That dude, Wolverine's so violent. He deserves to have an R-rated movie.
The big hair Wolverine
in the alley.
This one here.
Yeah.
With the hair and the mane and everything.
Yeah.
The other one is from The Incredible Hulk, Wolverine versus the Hulk.
Yep.
And I love that they do the reflection in the blades too from the
I
comic.
wish I could have seen him in the helmet in that suit. That is my favorite my favorite Wolverine suit of all time.
I didn't know the crucified one. Like that thing with all the skulls everywhere and him up on that.
Yeah, what's that from?
This is the horrifically crucified Wolverine on planet of bloody bones that Deadpool stumbles across is a reference to the famous Mark Silvestri cover of Uncanny X-Men 251.
Damn covers! I read the omnibuses.
Just looks like that, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
I've seen that cover before.
I haven't. Awesome. It's like his grave marker.
Yeah.
Giant X.
But I don't know. The Calverine. I love the Calverine.
The Calverine is.
I love the things that he's like, oh my God. He's like, we'll treat you so much better than those dicks down the street. You know, you guys, I think, are too excited for it.
Oh, no, I heard it.
No, it makes sense, though, now that you say it, though.
No, man, right? Poor Henry, you know, to give him his 40K movie already, you know?
Could you imagine if they ended up going to him to be Wolverine in future X-Men stuff? Because you know what, Hugh Jackman did this, he's kind of done now. Or is he gonna do it till he's 90?
Till he's 90.
Till you're
90. Have you guys seen Frankie Valli is the singer?
Yeah.
He's very famous for having a very high voice, a cappella guy. But he has a show in Vegas, and I don't know why it's on my TikTok algorithm, but it's hey everybody, look how sad Frankie Valli's shows are, and it's just he's 90 and he's up there lip syncing, and it's doing this. It's just playing his tracks, you know.
Man.
It's hard to watch. It's real hard to watch. And when they kept saying when you're 90, I kept thinking of that. I'm like, oh fuck. Well, at the very least, Hugh Jackman's still gonna be in good shape because I will never doubt him ever again. Ever.
No. I didn't doubt him here. I was they're waiting for the reveal.
When I say doubt, I just meant the man's not at his peak anymore. Come on, he's not gonna go through that diet again, is he? He's not a madman, and he is. He's the greatest.
He probably got that way in 3 weeks. What are you talking about?
I know exactly. The greatest showman, the greatest madman, the greatest Wolverine.
He's 55 years old.
55. But damn, I want to say that the next time they cast Wolverine, I would prefer a shorter actor. Henry Cavill's great. He's too tall.
He is quite tall.
The short Wolverine that we had here, that guy was he was 4'5". Wolverine needs to be 5'5".
Oh man.
I don't know. I never cared.
Yeah, I know.
Hugh Jackman did great. It never bothered me.
But you got 20 years of this awesome guy being Wolverine. He's tall as fuck. Good. You know, you didn't care. Just let me have it now.
I'm sorry you didn't like him, Eric.
This whole time you're just running out the clock until Hugh Jackman isn't Wolverine anymore.
Yeah.
It's I want a short man.
I'm just saying, short men need representation too.
Short kings.
You know? Short kings.
Short king, yeah. I will say this movie brought Bye 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 back into the
Oh, did it leave?
I mean, it was insane.
For some people,
you know?
yeah.
NSYNC has kind of come back, I think, because of this and because of Trolls 3.
That makes sense.
Trolls 3.
And now they're kind of doing more NSYNC stuff. But no, this, I've been listening to it's almost like a streaming radio kind of thing. And then Bye 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 started popping
there all the
up
time
again
now,
and stuff too. That's when I saw that was another one of my spoilers when I saw Bye 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 from Deadpool, and I was like, what? No, it's not from it's NSYNC. Just put NSYNC. Yeah. What are you talking about?
Well, they like to have those Marvel Snap. They like to have those things together.
Yeah.
Much like when I'm watching The Mandalorian, I always think about is that actually Ryan Reynolds in the suit? You know, I would have to imagine if you don't see his face, it's never him. You know,
there's both.
But
right?
there's both. But I don't think that was him dancing because that dancing was awesome.
There is a dancer who did.
Yeah, is there? Okay.
There's a dancer who was that Ryan Reynolds.
I was so impressed by the NSYNC dance. I'm like, there has to be a professional dancer.
I think he might. I think he might have been listed in the credits as Dancepool.
Dancepool.
I think.
Funny. That's hilarious.
But yeah, like that. There's that emote is now in Fortnite. My sons have learned the bye dance now. Like I'm
the Fortnite
it's
dance.
so weird being like, dude, I listened to this music when I was a kid. And I looked at Melanie. I was like, do you think this is how like how our parents felt whenever we're like, hey, look, listen to this Fleetwood Mac, you know? You ever heard of it, you know, or whatever it is that they listened to when they were younger?
Look at this old classic rock song.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Dude, Mom, Dad, you guys ever heard of Queen? You know, like, whatever it is. Like, it's just funny to see them being like...
History repeats.
Yeah, it's just funny.
It's from around the turn of the century.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Hey, this is from the late 1900s.
Yeah, I like that one,
You ever
too.
seen this really old movie called Empire Strikes Back?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and I get the other one too. You ever see Aliens?
Yeah. You get that now.
I get that now. Man.
Oh man, but no, I'm curious to see what they do too with the TVA now going forward, because they even put the idea of like we used to prune them, like Paradox.
When does
says
this
we
take
used to
place in
prune
terms
them.
of Loki season
I mean,
2?
it's after Loki, I think, right?
So these are like
It
a
must
fringe
be.
group of TVA people that don't know that the boss upstairs isn't there anymore.
Well, I think that the boss upstairs is dang it, what's her name? That one girl that we saw that came down.
Yeah. Like
B16.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't think she has like a name, right?
13?
Okay. B13, something like that. Yeah.
So it's
She has
something.
it's a alphanumeric designation.
Check my notes.
I think it's B something.
You really... You wanted to be sure.
Yeah.
It is a B. I know it's a B.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is supposed to take place after.
Okay.
the
So
second season of
Loki is the god of stories right now. In the TVA, we just don't know what exactly they're doing, but they are still dealing with multiverse stuff.
B15.
B15. Yeah. Okay. How do you guys feel about Deadpool's comment about the multiverse is just getting started? And he's like, actually, it's not. It's been around for a while. It's not really working. I kind of agree, only because I feel like the multiverse stuff wasn't cohesive. Kind of like the time travel stuff. Like, everyone has their own rule about it. Like, every movie feels like it presents it slightly different. Like,
For multiverse?
how they can do a multiverse thing.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Exactly. I just feel like sometimes there's, like, how they arrive at a multiverse is a little bit different than how another person arrives at the multiverse.
When you say how they arrive, like how they get there, or like what do you mean by?
Well,
like the conclusions that they draw and
because I think
the system.
I think there's also scales of multiverse, right? I think there's multiversal on a single universe.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the MCU, there are variants of that universe.
Yeah. They're duplicates.
But then there's also vastly different multiversal things too. So depending, I think a lot of the Loki stuff, for the most part, deals with like branching paths off of one timeline. But I think you have various timelines that make new multiverses, and then because those timelines branch off, you get little ones. But then you have entirely different ones.
It's also extremely fair to what you're saying, because even if there was a standard in which the multiverse should work, then theoretically there could be an infinite amount of ways the multiverse could work.
I mean, sure, yeah.
Yeah, our physics and the laws of thermodynamics always exactly the same across all universes?
Or are they different, right?
Or are they slightly different?
How many ways
that
is there
the way
to...
that universe is different.
How many ways can you prune a timeline? Or how many ways is there to figure out a travel method from one universe to another? Yeah. Or is there only ever one watcher? Or in the idea of a multiverse, is there multiple watchers? Is that a possibility?
But then you
can
also...
there only ever be one?
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah. But then we also have, like, within this internal inconsistencies, like Juggernaut isn't played by the same actor, but I think it's meant to be the same Juggernaut. It's the same exact outfit.
It is the same outfit.
Yeah, it is.
It looks like him. It's just not Vinnie Jones.
Sure.
So I have to grant, not as the sake of the story, but for the sake of production, that's the same person. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could say it's not too, right?
Just, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I could try to explain that through the multiverse.
Yeah.
There were a lot of Deadpools that had, like, basically the same suit as Ryan Reynolds, like prime Deadpool.
Yeah.
They were cleaner.
Yeah. Well, and then there's like Pyro with X2 was Lady Deathstrike.
Yeah.
Right?
I think so. Yeah.
I think.
Stryker, yeah.
So, like, Pyro was in that.
Yep.
So, like, we have Pyro with the same actor here, but
Same
Lady
actor.
Deathstrike is a different Lady
Yeah.
Deathstrike. So is that an idea of it's just being played by a different one, or is that another Lady Deathstrike from another universe?
Because if there's infinite universes, there's also an infinite amount of universes where there's a Cowboy Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Played by
And then
Matthew
there's
McConaughey.
an infinite amount of Deadpools, Cowboy Deadpools that are played by someone else. That's not Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, Nick Cage.
Exactly. And then there's an infinite amount of universes where it's half cowboy, half everything
Samurai.
else. You know,
I don't know.
Dude, the samurai with the little arms that goes hi. It's so funny.
The Peter Pool thing, like they all
Peter
got so
Pool.
excited about Peter.
They love
They did.
Peter.
They love Peters.
They love Peter.
And
I'm glad that he
so
went
did
back and
B-15.
saved Peter.
B-15 loved Peter
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, and then I've recently rewatched the two Deadpool movies, but I for some reason I didn't watch all the way to the end of the credits. In the second one, I forgot. Oh yeah, he saved Peter.
Yeah, in the time travel.
In the time travel
Yeah,
stuff, and then he
right.
kills Green Lantern him.
Yes. Yes, he does.
Yep.
He
And Baby Hitler.
wipes that from.
Yeah. I didn't 100% understand why Wade and Vanessa broke up. Like she just saw him as like never actually caring about anything, and thus not feeling like he had worth.
I think it's kind of the idea of like what Happy's talking about is like he's trying to do things because he feels like he needs to, because he wants to, but not because
someone needs him.
It's not. Yeah, he's not there for someone else.
Yeah.
He's there because he wants to be there, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So like I think her kind of idea is the same thing. It's like I want you to be here because I need you, not just because you know what I mean. Like there's like
You want to be needed.
Yeah, like you want to be needed, you want to be an Avenger, but the Avengers don't want to be. Hulk didn't want to be an Avenger, but
Sure.
they needed him to save New York. You know what I
Sure.
mean? Like there's that kind of idea.
I
So I think it's kind of like that.
Okay.
And here by the end of it, like he also, I think there was also a divide
Sure.
that happens where he wants to be something important and big, and that's why Cassandra's like, you're never gonna fucking matter.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing that he's struggling with, and it's also putting a wedge between them, where she's like, I need you. You need to be here with me, but he's trying to get something bigger and grander, and it's made him depressed, and then he's a car salesman.
I think just for the sake of the story, they need to have Hugh Jackman be the romantic love interest for Wade. So that just takes second fiddle. I was just in watching the last two movies, I just felt that relationship, you know, like its dynamics way more than in this one. This one kind of felt almost afterthoughty in a way, but it is the primary motivation. It just takes a second, like a step away from it, you know.
Sure, yeah. He has to leave all that to try to save all that.
Yeah.
Which is kind of, I guess, what they're wanting him to be, right? Like the idea is like you can't save your world. You're incapable of doing that.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, regardless of what you say, I need to do it, but they need me to do it, or else it will die. You know, one of those kind of things.
When you brought up Happy just a second ago, it made me realize, like, oh yeah, he could have been Foggy Nelson in this too if he wanted to, because Jon Favreau played Foggy in the Daredevil Ben Affleck
Back with
movies.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah. So we had Foggy and Elektra from those movies in this.
That's funny. Huh.
And I saw Ben's Daredevil. I think there was an image of it at one point.
In the credits, there is.
Yeah, in the credits, that's right.
For a second, there's one.
So that was cool to see. That would have been a hell of a get.
I wonder which
Ben
Daredevil.
Because I had no desire for him to come back, but that would have been cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Good.
No, I was just wondering which Daredevil they had.
Which one
'Cause
died?
because it didn't seem like they were too broken up about it. Like if it was their
Sure.
I think it's part of the
Daredevil,
joke.
you know?
Alexa's like, eh.
Yeah.
There's been like 5 Punishers.
Yeah, right? Which Punisher is it? Only ever been one blade. Only ever gonna be.
Only ever gonna be. And it might be right because
might be.
we never know if that's ever gonna be made. That was announced like 6 years ago, it feels like.
Well, Eternals had a thing, right? And then like it never come to be after that. But
face.
I love Deadpool like looking at the camera, but like because you can't really see all his face, is that kind of like a oh, don't tell him, or is that kind of like a he might be right? You know, I don't know.
Oh, dude. I love those movies. Blade 2 is so fun. I love when they decide to give him the red lining inside of his trench coat. He looks more like Dracula.
I haven't seen the Blade movies in so long.
I haven't seen the Blade movies.
Blade 3 it sucks, but it's also awesome. It has like Triple H, Ryan Reynolds, and Patton Oswalt.
Yeah,
and
Jessica Biel.
And Jessica Biel are like Blade's like, you know, companion.
Patton Oswalt was a companion too?
Patton Oswalt's in there.
Wait, Triple H was a companion?
Triple H.
I thought
He wasn't a
like
companion. He was a big giant vampire.
Yeah, I thought he was like a bad guy vampire dude. But I remember like.
But it had a great cast.
It was Blade Trinity, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, Blade Trinity. It was Blade, Ryan Reynolds, and Jessica Biel.
Dominic
That's the Trinity.
Parcell played Dracula.
That's in the, not the third one, is it?
That's
is it the third one?
Yeah. And the fight choreographer was like, "Have you ever done any sword fighting?" And he's like, "No." And he's like, "All right, do you do anything?" He's like, "I golf." He's like, "All right, what does have to do with golf swings?" So all of his shots look like he's doing golf, and it sucks.
So he's just attacking with a sword like
because,
this?
well, yeah, because fucking Wesley Snipes knows what he knows what he's doing with the sword. That's what it looks like, at least. You know, he's good at it. Even here, like he's just standing, but you can still see him. He's got the wrist control down.
What's his thing? He's like, motherfuckers always wanted to skate uphill.
Yeah.
There's always some motherfucker trying to skate uphill.
That's one of my favorites. But yeah, I don't know if it made the reaction or not, but for us, yesterday, the actor who plays Whistler in Blade passed away. What was his name, Calvin?
Chris Christopherson.
Chris Christopherson, that's right.
Christopherson, man.
Yeah.
Yep. He was awesome.
When it first started, when the movie first started, what did you guys think of, like, you know, we need to honor Logan's legacy? Nope. And then they just start digging up his body.
I mean,
I definitely imagine some people being like, what the fuck, you're gonna ruin this? But,
Well, they're hanging a lantern on it so that you can't complain about it. It's like, yes, we know.
They're doing the
planning.
worst thing first. That way everything else is not as
and
bad.
then they use his body to kill a bunch of TVA guys and do it's one of my favorite credit sequences, I think, is like all those bones and all the stuff on there.
It's great.
But yeah, I like that.
So graphic.
Because when it first started too, I was in the same boat of like, wait, they're gonna dig him up and he's gonna be alive and they're gonna use him. And, you know.
Nope.
But no, he's dead. I mean, they still like desecrate his grave, but at least he's dead.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a main beat of like your timeline's gonna die now because he's dead.
Yeah.
So
it is interesting that I kind of got to experience what some characters in multiverse stories experience, which is like to appreciate someone, but you don't actually know them, so you're not really appreciating them, you're appreciating someone else. Because
the Logan
in this, like, I have connection to the actor, I have connection to a bunch of characters that didn't appear in this, you know, but it was asking me to care about a character who I don't know, and it succeeded in that way. Yes, it has a lot of foundational things that are propping that up, but I like that I got to experience something that characters are usually being asked to emote for or experience that I just thought it was really awesome.
Sure. Yeah. Like you're putting the stories you know from the X-Men movies on him, but that's not him. You're putting the connection that X-23 and Logan has is there,
and
but it's not from that one, you know.
And you get that theme of like Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi, where he's like the legend of what I am, like all the expectation of what I should be, which is, it's funny considering the criticisms that movie got, you know, was so heavy he couldn't stand up to it. And like this Wolverine kind of has that. Every time someone be like, yeah, but you're a Wolverine, he's like, no, I'm not. You guys aren't listening. I'm not that person.
You got the wrong guy, bub.
Yeah, but I love that all of their expectations and experiences with Wolverines could say like, but you could be. And that's what we can teach you. That's really cool.
I love X-23 being like, you're always the wrong guy.
Yeah, you're always the wrong guy. Exactly.
So good.
Like he's not understanding like, hey, this attitude you have about heroism, that's the universal constant.
Yeah, right?
Van Wilder was also quite
Van
funny.
Wilder.
Yep.
I can also tap the fourth wall.
Yeah.
The proposal. It's like, wait, what?
I think Van Wilder was the first thing I saw him in, maybe?
I mean, that's early on in his career, yeah.
You know, that's a movie about Burt Kreischer, the comedian.
That's related to him,
Burt
too?
Kreischer famously went to university in Florida for like 6 or 7 years, and he was like the party guy. And Rolling Stone did a piece about like, you know, the party king of Florida, and it was Burt Kreischer, and they based that movie off him.
Huh, I never heard
Isn't
that
that crazy?
That is crazy.
So he's like the real Van Wilder.
I mean, he was in a few things.
Yeah, I remember him in a movie called Waiting or Waited.
Heck, he was in an episode of X-Files.
He was in X-Files?
An episode.
He must have been young.
J.D. Boone. And he was in a TV show with 13 episodes and some stuff. Tourist Trap. Yeah, he was in some stuff. It looks like when he was like quite a bit younger.
Yeah.
2 guys, a girl, and a pizza place.
Dude,
Van Wilder was in 2002.
Jeez. Yeah. Ryan Reynolds is a marketing genius. Like the way that he does commercials, the way that he does social media, like because I don't see any movie stuff, but I see like his brands, you know, his
Mint Mobile,
yeah,
stuff like that.
you know, the things that he sells. Free Guy was also like this too, where it was just like he just knows like the things to hit that's gonna sell well, you know. And here, I think that he even wrote it into the story. Like everyone takes Wolverine so seriously. He's like, I gotta get Wolverine in my movie. Then I can be serious.
I saw where like a conversation about Hugh Jackman being Logan, where he was like, I was done after doing Logan. Like I wasn't gonna do it again.
Yeah.
But after Deadpool came out, he always had in the back of his mind, like it'd be so fun to actually get like that Deadpool and Wolverine together, as opposed to like the Origins one that he had, you know?
Yeah.
So like when they got a chance to do this, he was willing to come back to do
I mean, not for nothing, but we got Secret Wars coming up. Like, and we had the success of No Way Home with Spider-Man. Like,
yeah.
And it's not like the MCU, like everybody's super confident about its direction. So with Secret Wars coming up, success of this, I could see him going that direction.
Maybe.
100%.
Yeah.
If he wants to, yeah.
And if he's gonna bring scenes like that scene in the car when he's like fucking hitting the wall and like telling like what, like that was so good. I forgot I was in a superhero movie. Does that make sense?
Hugh Jackman, like the pain that this Logan went through, I think he portrays how angry, how guilty, all those feelings. The fact that he wears this suit, like all those things. Where like I said about it during the thing, but X-Men 1 was where they had the black suits. Yeah. And Cyclops makes that comment about like, what'd you expect, yellow spandex?
Yeah.
And like this Logan's like, I hate this costume, but I'm wearing it to honor all of them and kind of to like keep him
to
haunted
remind
a little
himself,
bit, you know?
yeah,
like,
absolutely.
He feels so guilty about it all.
That scene around the campfire with X-23 was so good. I love that scene.
When she's like, don't tell me, he's like, no, I need to say it.
It's like, yeah, no, I need to get it out. I need to say it.
No. That, I love the van scene, and I love with Cassandra there. Like, I love the conversation where it's like, I want to kill you with every being, every fiber of my being, but Charles would want me to save you, and I want to become the man Charles wanted me to be. Yeah. You know, like that moment, it just,
An old friend has challenged me to remember this view of Earth.
Charles inspired Wolverine, and Wolverine showed that to Charles' sister. And then
that was great.
Charles' sister was inspired by dead Charles.
Yep.
Let him go. And then she found out about the death machine, and it's like, oh.
I think my favorite thing about the car scene is like, especially the stuff where he's justifying why Deadpool even exists in the first place. He's like, you are a cruel joke from God.
And it's on all of us.
But he's also talking about himself, right? Because
a lot of that is internalized.
But there's like 5 layers, and then Hugh Jackman also just has this intensity that I often don't see from him. I don't think I've ever seen him that intense.
And
I mean,
I don't know,
not like, you know,
not emotional.
Hey Hugh,
right?
you know, Wolverine scream, because he can do that.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's a great clip of him at a like a concert or I don't know where he's at, but there's a guy in the audience who's like, I love Wolverine, and he goes, oh cool, and fucking screams and looks into his soul and screams like a berserker, and it's so fucking cool.
Hugh Jackman did that?
I gotta find this.
That's so
we gotta
funny.
find this clip. It's so awesome. He just loves that character and what that means to people. That's great. And this movie was a huge love letter. It was also gratuitous cameos. It was all the things that people don't like but done well. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. No, I did too.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun to like watch, but I was like, should I do a review for this? Should I just wait for the reaction? What do I want to do? I haven't talked to anybody about this ever, like Melanie. And
Yeah. I mean, thank you for preserving our experience.
Yeah. Except for that one spoiler.
Which one?
Yeah, Aaron.
Cap and Johnny.
I didn't know yet.
I can't believe you
I made it
spoiled
up on my
us.
head. And I saw the Secret Wars. Guys, thank you so much for watching Deadpool and Wolverine. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe. We have new movies here every Friday. And if you want to recommend any movies, make sure you check out blindwave.com, where you can recommend movies and TV shows that we should be reacting to and checking out. Also, check out twitch.tv/blindwave stream all month long of October. Come scare us.